It's actually okay. So this is actually tragic battle. Oh crap. Oh wow. It's his first time using third degree, huh? It's the best effect in the whole DLC so far. What an intense scene. What a matchup. There's no way this scene exists in other versions of the game, right? Hello and welcome PocketWatchMan, and it's about time for another episode of the irae. So yeah, we're going to continue. We're going to continue the story of the battle between Obsidian Table and the Doppel Adler. So yeah, let's just go. And we're going to start with Spinner this time because that's where we left off. And who's his opponent? I don't know yet, but he had fun with like just random guys, just like slashing them away with his webs. So let's see what our spider boy is going to do. After slicing up a company worth of armed soldiers, Spinner ran his hand through his hair and cited.
不甲斐ないとは言いませんよ。我々の鎧がなくなろうがどうだろうが、健全な実力差とはこういうものです。奇策や相性でひっくり返せる強弱など、結局のところ、ある程度拮抗した関係であることが前提なの。
Like I said in the previous episode, like they are not equally matched. Like them giving all out and the other guys giving all out is like totally different spectrum.
どう転ぶかわからないという天秤を傾けるのが策であり状況。戦いに身を置く者として、そんなことくらい当たり前に分かっているはず。
Like a philosopher, he solemnly tilted his head and looked at the one girl who was still standing, surrounded by blood and pieces of flesh. Oh! 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 That's his opponent! Oh, Kyoka is his opponent. Oh, wow. I would expect her to, like, being against Kai or Beatrice, not against Spinner. What?
さあ、あとはあなた一人だ、お嬢さん。ベイやマレウスの相手はさすがに多少やるようですが、それでも埋められる戦力差ではない。ゆえに、少々消せません。言ったように、もしかしてあなた方、殺されるのが目的。
お前には関係ない。
Getting killed? Oh, what if like they're like on purpose sacrificing themselves to open actually the things and to make it earlier? So I mean, maybe that's the plan and I just forgot. I mean, that's like correlate with what Beata wanted to do, right? In response, Kyoka emotionlessly discarded Spinner question. Also, sorry, I'm sometimes calling Valkyria, Beatrice, Beato just because of Mineko influence. Yeah, so yeah, Beato is just Beato. Yeah. In response, Kyoka emotionlessly discarded Spinner's question.
そして問われても私は知らない。
Okay.
ただ命令されたからやっているだけ。
なるほど。あくまで己はコマット。それは素晴らしい兵隊根性。いやいや、皮肉で言っているのではありませんよ。そういう気質のもの。たとえ手足を失おうが意に介さない。使い捨てにされても憤らない。実ですから。
Okay. You took a step to the side and let another person take the role. Okay.
あなたの処遇は彼に任せるとします。
Footsteps were approaching from behind, and he knew full well who they were belonged to. The boy was the star of that event, after all. Spinner understood that a supporting actor such as himself had no business being here.
お前は知っていたのか?
It's actually okay, so yeah, I expected her to be actually against Kai or Beatrice, as I said. Okay, this is actually happening. What the hell? He have to like feel like he's like friend from school basically. This is so, oh god. Those were the first words whispered by Kai Sakurai. It was presented as a question, but was more of a confirmation. The boy himself knew it, but didn't know that Spina did.
彼女ですか？ええ、一応はね。わしがこのシャンバラに1年ほど前から末端の機関員を送り込んでいたこと。
Okay.
裏社会に関わるそれ臆病で疑り深く常にアンテナを張り巡らせている。あなたと同じだ、桜井海。ゆえに残念です。会員などという壊れた鮮度になる定めでなければ、あなたとは有益な関係を築けたかもしれない。ベイやマレウスなどよりはよっぽど見込みがあったのにね。
お断りだ。
Okay. He quickly rejected Spina compliments and courtesy. His voice was stern, without any hints of his usual gentleness.
お前みたいな男と組む気はない。だが、感謝はしている。よくそれがたとえ、僕に対する当てつけであっても。
Or not telling anyone about her. Okay, so he's grateful that he's been able to actually spend like his school days basically without like actually getting involved into like something weird. And he got to know her. Okay. He released a momentary sigh of relief.
そんなことを知れば。ベアと
Yeah.
悲しむから。
Definitely. Everything about the man known as Kai Sakurai converged to that one point, to place others above oneself. Spina voiced his parting and took off. Only two of them were left, standing in the rain. Kyoka Kirisaki, his classmate, stood before him as he readied himself to express his resolve.
こんばんは、桐崎さん。アルバイトにしては随分特殊なことをやってる。
Wow. And that soundtrack. I don't know if it's loud enough for you, but you should hear this. This is perfect soundtrack for this. Wow.
知ってたの？
君はあまり嘘が得意じゃないだろ。そして僕はよく嘘をつかれる人間なんだ。
ベアトリス・キルヒアイゼンに。
ベイアンでいいよ。そう呼んでやってくれ。
Yeah.
彼女はあれで、やっぱりベイたちと共通している部分があるんだ。足元がおろそかというか、楽観的なんだね。例外は、さっきのシュピーネと生産杯。そして、僕もか。
Themselves to be
自分が
normal.
凡人だと信じているろくでなしには、そういう絡め手は効かないよ。だから残念だよ、桐崎さん。釘は刺したはずなの。
When did he give her warning?
あんただって他の連中と変わんないわよ。私を舐めてる。
I mean, you guys are just like humans and we have superpowers. Yeah, we're looking down on you. But as I said like in previous roads, yeah, underestimating someone is pretty bad idea. But still, like the difference in power is immense here. We still don't know what Kai can do actually. I mean, we can kind of know what Kai is can do because he became Kain later, and we know what Kain can do, right? So yeah, but
いや、そんなつもりはない。
どこが？
okay. He stopped the slash with the middle part of his weapon. The shock going through it made him open his eyes in surprise.
担当。
Yeah.
いや、小立ちかな。いい腕だね。
The attack was instant. I was able to see it coming because Kyoko was exasperated, but any normal person would have been split in half. Also, the spine being far above her in both strength and constitution, he still found her attack somewhat weighty. Even if he was stripped of his armor, that was nothing to scoff at.
わかるよ。5人10人殺したくらいじゃ、今の技は身につかない。 これでも実家は剣に深く関わってるんだ。
Interesting.
物心つく前から訓練している。実践はこれが初だが、君の強さも怖さも肌で感じている。
Yeah.
ただやりきれないと思うだけで。僕とベアトリスを分断し切り裂くのが君の仕事だ。ああ、実際に最初からそうされていた。 2+1 は3だろ。君が入ってきたことで僕らが裂かれたとは思わない。君と僕らが出会ったことで生まれた関係もあるだろう。
ないわよ。そんなものはあんたの妄想。
そうかな。
そうよ。
This is actually tragic battle. There's just like silent music and them basically talking to each other. Or Kyoka is like denying everything basically and just like slashing him. He's on the defense right now, trying to talk to her. Wow. Realizing that repeated slashes didn't do much, Kyoka hastily backed away. Kai didn't go after her. Instead, he continued standing still in the rain, his eyes as always hiding nothing but sadness. There we have like full CG of him. Oh, actually, the sprite. It didn't look like he had any intention to kill or fight anyone. He looked so much as a lost child that Kyoka couldn't help but sneer.
あんたたちの強さは異常なくらい自分理論を貫くところだって。
That's not... Yeah, that's actually a good analogy, yeah. Like, you just crave for something so much that it's like starts bending reality. Yeah, like for a degree.
だから戦うときはできる限り口で追い詰めて言いまかせ。何でもいいから精神的なペースは渡すな。その通りね。
Willpower, the strength of the soul, was directly related to physical battle power that applied to everyone in Obsidian Table. If Fruit was menacing, it could also be their Achilles heel. Yeah, so okay, so willpower is the strength of the soul. So basically in first road when... Actually, wait. When Tripa got like stabbed basically, right? I thought like it was purely because Tripa was on like full offense mode back then, but he also lost his will to fight back in the day, right? Back there, because of Rhea. So he was like double weakened, because, right? I think. Do we saw like the willpower being the thing, like in other like battles maybe? Not sure. Indeed, their will was fanatic, sorry. However, it was just about unstable enough to make them self-destruct when it became shaky, and should be extra effective on someone as young as Kai. Thus,
あんたの言葉なんか聞こえない。あんたに都合のいい解釈で私を型にはめさせはしない。
そういう計算はしてないよ。
じゃあこれでも。
suddenly, as if through magic, a gun appeared in Kyoka's hand.
バカで元気で騒がしいクラスメート。応援してるような邪魔してるような。ちょっと鬱陶しい三角関係まがい。そういうの男の子は好きでしょ。あんたがどうだかは知らないけど、あの女は楽しんでそうだった。レアトリスが笑う。あんたも悪い気はしない。私がからかう。結果的そうやってあんたの立場に質量を与えたの。どうせ長生きできないからいずれ学校は戦場になるから。幽霊みたいにふわふわ。あんたみたいなネクラ男が急にモテ始めたのはそのせいよ。いつも女が二人で世話焼いてりゃなんか良さそうに見えるもんなの。楽しかったでしょカイ。悪くなかったでしょラブコメ。あんたが 2+1 ってやつにハマってくれれば切り裂いた時の出血今みたいに。ほら全然かわせない。前から私の正体に気づいてたって。だから何なの。あんた割り切れるほど冷徹 送れないんでしょ。君とは戦いたくないんだよとか優しいこと考えちゃってくれてんだもんね。そんなあんた大好き。
This is a really tragic battle. She seems to sneer, mumble, and even cry at the same time.
いいやつすぎていじめたくなる。すごい楽しいよ。
And she went mad. Enraged, she kept shooting him, yet Kai showed no resistance at all.
なんとか言いなさいよ。
Suddenly,
誰が君を殺さないと言った？
oh crap, oh wow. That hits. Oh, and the voice, oh, and this, oh, how she reacted to this, huh? Whoa, she did not accept. Oh.
誤解してるな、桐崎さん。言ったはずだぞ。ケイとベアトリスを不幸に。
Oh shit. The giant hunk of metal in his hand, the weaver's book Longinus, began to howl, radiating wickedness, so atrocious it terrorized Kyoka to the point of speechless. It craved a sacrifice, a soul, like a hungry swarm of locusts, yet strangely enough it wasn't directed at Kyoka. Instead, the accused lance wanted the soul of the user, the malice encroaching in Kai's Sakurai, the madness summoning him inside, spread and corrupting the very air around him. However, it was nothing but a drop falling out of the cup, since the wickedness was directed solely at the user. What Kyoka felt was less than a fragment of it, but it was more than enough for her to understand just how demonic it was. Just a slight feel of the lingering malice made her feel as though her corpus was about to dissipate, and filled her with dread. More specifically, she was afraid of Kai, as someone able to live while ravaged by something so vile, a person with willpower great enough to let him wield that as his weapon. The silence from moments ago was nothing but a build-up. The greater the difference in intensity between relaxed and strained powers, the more destructive it became upon release. That level of skill was not normal, though young and inexperienced. Kai Sakurai was a kind. Numbered 2 of the obsidian table was a replica of Reinhard Glatzheim, the eternal slave to war, fighting through death and beyond. Indeed, the one who shouldn't have underestimated their opponent was the girl.
今の君を彼女らに知られるわけにはいかないんだ。
The panic made her pull the trigger, but nothing happened when she did. It was as if her gun was reduced to an old and rusted scrap of iron.
気づくのが遅いよ。さっきから何発撃ってる？全弾命中してるはずなのに。
違ってない。どうして？あんたの鎧は？
That's a good point. Why? For a moment, Kyoka felt as through her handsome classmate had the appearance of a festering corpse.
僕にそういうものは関係ないんだ。
Oh. He's already becoming a corpse. That's why there's... Oh. That's why the defense does not mean anything to him. He's becoming like immortal, basically. Like the avatar of Kain. Oh shit. This is actually happening now. I hate this effect. She quickly discarded her gun and attacked him with her kodachi, but the result wasn't different. The blade rusted and shattered the very moment it touched Kai. Yep.
触りたくなくなるような。
He just using like his powers basically to like coat himself in like this poison, this corroding poison. Show the eyes.
触られても損をするのは敵の方になるような。使うのは初めてだけど、僕の渇望がそういう形だろうって。
It's his first time using third degree, huh?
ベアトリスは綺麗だ。ケイは可愛い。彼女らが汚れることなどないよ。
Keep okay, that's your craving. Okay, keep the filth away so nothing can touch you.
すべて僕が引き受ける。
Curse, corruption, poison. Wow.
呪いも汚れもつまりこういうことだよ、桐崎さん。
The cursed land sunk, as if congratulating the descent of its successor. Oh god damn it, the effect again! And the sound in the background. Enterprising the growth of the castle of the dead. It was an exclamation made by screaming souls. And this sound effect of screams is the best effect in the whole DLC so far. Holy fuck, this is terrifying. And the prayer of the man whose sword became an inferno of the venomous bile. I know we had this last time, but god damn it. Hear my prayer, for I offer tribute in blood, in carnage, in sanguine terror. A divine wind to purify this calumnious malediction, ravaged by venom and malice. With the sacred rite of Tachibana no Ono, shall my being be cleansed. Let me know in the comments what's Tachibana no Ono, please. For those who serve the all-power divines, no prayer shall remain unanswered. The deadly silent surges of thought proclaimed him to be without equal, no matter what kind of circumstances led to the creation of such a craving. The owner of the desire so corrosive couldn't have been sane. Thus,
いいやつ、優しい。やめてくれ。
the change in his voice, even though he's still like, he still looks the same, but his voice already changed. Yo.
僕はクズだ。こんなに醜い。
He fought himself to be a scum, so there was no way he would ever hold himself back against an enemy.
全身腐ってるんだよ、桜井海は。それが三代目トバルカイン。動く屍の創造だ。
The cursed lance fell down on Kyoka with powers and murderous intent that felt like it could shatter mountains, making her feel the purest sensation of death. However, she's alive? How the hell she's alive? She was alive. Completely astonished and confused, Kyoka looked up at Kai.
君がどういう人で、どういう人生を送ってきたかは知らない。
You're going to talk to her just before she dies? This is sadistic. You don't do that.
だけどこれで分かったろ。戦争なんて最悪だ。
He raised the lance from the crater next to Kyoka and placed it back on his shoulder. Okay, you're not going to kill her. Okay, you just gave her like the feeling of death and that the war is like wrong and everything. You just teach her basically like very important lesson here. Oh god, she's going to be okay. Oh shit, what an intense scene. Then he spoke to her with a voice full of gentleness and amity.
バカで元気で騒がしいクラスメート。そんな桐崎さんが僕は好きだよ。演技だなんて言わないでくれ。そういう面も君の一部なんだって信じてる。
He turned around and started distancing himself, looking at him. Kyoka.
待ってよ待ってよ待ってこんな格好つけてバカじゃないの。これで私を殺したとか一人で納得してるんなら。
僕らは異常なくらい自分論理を貫く奴ら。その通りだよ。だから何を言っても聞かない。今のうちに早く町から出るんだ、桐崎さん。
That's a very good advice. That's a very good advice.
壊滅する。
Just run. You just had the taste of what these guys can do.
そうなれば君を縛るものもなくなるだろう。勝手な想像で悪いけど、人生に分岐路ができたんだ。なら、頭のいい選択をしてほしい。将来はアンティークショップを開きたいって、いい夢じゃないか。
Wow, and he smiled. It was a question if he truly believed what she said back then. The praise might have been nothing but
でも
nonsense.
あんたはあの女と名誉と戦うの？
Yeah, she's still concerned about that, huh? See, not everything being a lie. She still cares about both of them. He cast his eyes down and put a faint smile.
彼女が君くらい物分かりのいい人だったら。
He left with those words as his last, heading towards the battlefield where he would find the most important person he had to meet tonight.
ラララダダラ
Oh, Rusalka, yeah. Bang. Beatrice. Siglind, yeah.
見える。そして聞こえるわ。私の羽が1枚、2枚、次から次へとむしられていく。
Why are you enjoying, like, your forces being massacred? I don't get this. What's your plan? Like, are you really, like... I think, like, they just want to open the things, right? There's no way, like, she would, like, otherwise think, like, it's a good thing that all of them dying.
どうしましょう。どうしたらいいんでしょう、この展開。これじゃあ私たち負けちゃうじゃない。やっぱりここはあれかしら。キングを取れば一発逆転？そうよね。だってそのための布陣なんだし。
Okay.
ピンチな部下の頑張りに応えるよ。私が頑張らなきゃいけないか。てなわけで。
Oh, she went for Tripa.
神父様。東方正教会ドッペルアドラー局長ジークリンでエーベルバイン参上させていただきましたわ。
Tripa against Siglind. What the fuck? What a matchup. And if you think about this, even you may think that Siglind have an advantage of mind reading right now, because you can read minds. But if you think about this, Tripa could do this. He used to do this. And he knows exactly how it feels. And he probably knows how to counter it in a fight. So the mind reading of Siglind means nothing to him. She will not be able to predict his movements or anything. She's going to be massacred. Oh god.
ようこそ。
Trifa welcomed the enemy ringleader with nothing but sincere
あ
affection.
なたの真意、実に有意義で全面的に賛同すると答えさせてもらいましょうか。
つまりこういうことなんだ。あなたはあのマンホールに住み着いてた坊やたちの一人だった。
As Volker was bound and rendered immobile by her blood-like shadows, Rusalka gave him her most ferocious smile.
そういやあったなあ、そういうこと。あの時期のルーマニアはいい感じに煮えてたから、得
Okay.
るものもあるかと思って。私途中で飽きちゃって、若い子食いまくりの旅に変えたんだった。
I guess, yeah,
いつ
that's
も
what I
家の
assumed.
中にこもってさ、シコシコやってるだけの毎日だなんてかわいそうだし。
Okay. Okay.
こう、なんていうの？抑圧された青い線？そのまま垂れ流させるのも惜しいから、お姉さんが絞り取ってあげましょうと。
I took it up on my shoulder, probably extracted, okay.
そうだ。君は僕らの女神だった。
Okay, that's why he's so fascinated of it, I guess. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, okay. I guess.
初めて 女の肌にメロメロとギュンしちゃったんだ。
Okay. She spoke in a teasing, virtuous manner before doing the 180.
キモーい。10回20回突っ込ませてあげたくらいで勘違いしちゃう男って最低。
11 to you for some times. Okay.
そんなんだからあんたたち私をめぐって殺し合いとかしちゃうのよ。
You end okay? So they killed each other to like get through Sawaka for themselves? What the actual fuck was that? There's no way this scene exists in other version of the game, right? They did not include that. It's not like it's cut or anything, right? Like, what?
それは君が一番強いのは誰かと聞くか。
Great.
だって退屈になったんだもん。みんな兄弟みたいに結束してて実際兄弟になった後それまでの関係を維持できるのか。私あんたらみたいな人間はね弱っちいから群れてないと不安なの。それを愛だ友情だと錯覚してるの。横並び手を取り合って大嫌いなのよねそういうの。私を独占したいくせに牽制し合って動けない。盛大に足引っ張り合って自滅する様笑えるわ。あんまり面白いからご褒美にみんな沈めてあげたはずなんだけどなんか見逃しちゃったのがいたみたいね。
違う。
There was something he just couldn't accept. With his eyes wide enough to make him look like a fish begging for oxygen, he opened his mouth to profess his own reality.
君は僕を特別に見てくれたんだ。だから他の
Yeah,
奴らのように殺さ
that's
ず
your
にそのまま
delusion.
行ってしまった。あれは追いかけてこいってことだったんだろう。僕に追いかけてきて欲しかったんだろう。君は僕を求めているんだ。そうだと言ってよ。
いやそういうのもういいから。
You can hear in her voice how she found this creepy. Yeah. He seemed so miserable, she just couldn't bear it. Visibly weirded out, Rusaka cut his appeal short and waved her spell with the intention to finally end this farce.
まとにかく勘違いさせちゃってごめんなさいね。私のうっかりでそんな変態になっちゃって。
Yeah?
一応少しは悪いと思ってるからここで後腐れなくき
Yes, her like stuff. Yep. The shadows materialized, a giant mass of steel. It had a comely face, which made its opening look much like appeal for an
抱き
embrace.
しめて
僕は
グーテナハト。
Yep. Cat in a deadly embrace, Volker released a scream that echoed through the surroundings, and made Rusaka laugh so hard she had to hold her sides.
おだって超ウケるんですけど
Damn!
ねどんな感じ気持ちいい鋼鉄の処女に抱かれて眠りなさいな変態ちゃん。ああまったく童貞からかうとろくなことになんないわね。今度から気をつけよっと。
What the fuck? Rusauka! Once done laughing, she mumbled that and turned around when...
な
What the fuck, this guy? This guy.
君は僕の愛から逃げるんだね。だったら
What the...
あなんだって
Rusauka looked back with a suspicious expression as Volker, pierced all over and reduced to a ruined bag of flesh, began speaking something in broken voice.
君の行く先には何もない。誰にどこにたどり着けないと
Huh.
表現する。
Okay. That's actually one serious thing he said in this whole battle. Huh. Yeah.
カール・クラフトにも言われたんだ。
Oh. Mercury said it to her too.
確かに彼は正しい。君はそういう運命なんだと。
No, that means she's fated to die in every single road. No, we won't have Rusauka Road at all. Even like side road. Aww.
僕を受け入れなかった君、光はないよ。
Rusauka raised an eyebrow. His words were far too unpleasant for her to dismiss them, as to be confused, bubbling with the dying
言
man.
うじゃない。
She decided to let him see whenever his prediction comes true, by letting him always be within her shadow.
その負け惜しみだけは覚えといてあげる。
After consuming Volker without leaving a single trace, Rusauka turned around once again. Okay.
そう、あなたはずっと奪われ続ける。何も分かっていないか。
They're like cursing them in this battle. And it's pretty accurate. Though she was impaled to her chest and had her soul and blood gradually sucked out of her, Jane made a satisfied smile. After all, the situation wasn't far from what she desired. She was nourishing the vampire she loved, and was about to become one of him. Her eyes turned wet as she ascended to the personal Eden. Wilhelm, however, was the complete opposite. His eyebrows were contorting with displeasure at Jane's words.
それはどういう意味だよ。
自分で言ってたことじゃない。すべては先着順なんだって私もそう思うわよ。私にとってはあなたが始まりだったから。それに決着をつけないと次は何も始まらない。一途なんでしょう、ビルヘルム。だけどあなた、そんなことだから邪魔が入ったり真面目な恋愛ができなくなる。私みたい。
Word by word, she whispered her point while looking into his eyes, touching his cheek and drawing her face closer enough for them to kiss.
ねえ、一ついいこと、神様ってね、とても意地悪で範囲にだけは怖いくらい紳士なの。不真面目な遊び人には
She spoke as if God too was an entity yearning for a certain kind of love. He gave his greatness blessing to his brethren and brought nothing but curses to heretics, who made the light of love. Though he was a divine transcendent, he was not transcendentally indifferent. In fact, as a master of a world full of bloodstained love and madness, he was more egoistic and childish than anyone else. Jane was certain of that, and felt as though she was the true victor of this battle.
そのこと。
そうかよ。
If the fulfillment of an objective was all that mattered in battle, she was indeed victorious. Wilhelm questioned if that made him the defeated, but he quickly denied that at the end, slightly shook his head.
忠告を覚えておいてやろう。最悪片付けながらやろう。
He blessed the living dead with a true death and traded the thanks for the bite of another victory. So we are going to have Bay.
ああ、フォルカ。ああ、ジェーン。なんてことでしょう。
Sure, it's saddening, Siglin. Sure, it's saddening. You know what? I think I want to see this in the next episode. I want to fully appreciate this. Holy crap. Okay, thank you everyone for being with me. What an episode. It's kind of on the shorter side, but I think like this, like just what will happen next is just like, it just have to be in like separate episode. This is going to be like something insane. Wow. They are pretty on point with curses there. Wow. Anyway, I don't think I have anything else to say. I said what I wanted to say during the episode. So, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for your comments. If you have something to comment on. If you want to like answer some of my questions. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. So leave up a like if you like the episode. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. And yeah, thank you once again. I will see you all in the next episode of this era. So fun about watch. Let's drink out.